I'm gonna show you exactly how I do over $100,000 in sales every single month on Amazon using these 5 proven strategies. And not a lot of sellers are actually talking about these strategies that I'm about to lay out for you. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So to start off with the first tip, you're gonna turn on business pricing. So there's actually 2 buy boxes on Amazon. So when you go to an Amazon listing and you click on the add to cart button there, that is the buy box. That's where a lot of the sales are happening. So there's one for the regular Amazon shopper, and then there's another one for the Amazon business shopper. So there's Amazon business, and then there's Amazon shopper, the regular account, and there's 2 buy boxes, and you can potentially be in both of them, doubling down on sales. So in order to do this, you'll go to your inventory, and then you'll see where it says set business pricing. The key here is to set that price just a couple cents lower than your regular price, and that way you'll be able to win both buy boxes and double down on sales. Tip number 2 is you're going to want to add coupons to your listings. So for example, we have Prime Day coming up next month. I'm going to be adding a couple coupons. The key here though is to calculate your profit on the lowest possible price you're willing to sell at and raise the price on the listing and then apply like a 5% coupon. You're essentially playing a trick on the customer's brain, making them think that they're getting a 5% discount when in reality you just inflated the price and now you're offering a discount. Honestly, I think this is like what Walmart and Amazon typically do on days like Prime Day. They tend to hike up the prices leading up to the event, and then they do these Prime Day sales, Black Friday sales to make it look like we're actually getting a discount. So that's essentially what you're doing now as a seller on their platform, okay? Don't tell them I told you. Now, the third tip for you guys is you're going to want to add quantity discounts to products that have a large quantity. So let's say you have 500 units of a SKU and you want to offer a quantity discount, meaning if a customer is willing to purchase 2+ units on a single transaction, you can offer them either 10 or 20 cents off. Or you can give them, if you're feeling generous and you want to like liquidate all of your inventory, you can give them 50 cents or $1 off if they purchase multiple units in one transaction. This actually helps you as the seller liquidate your inventory because one transaction, multiple quantities equals less fees. Amazon is only going to charge you those fees for one transaction, not on multiple transactions. So it's a cool little way liquidating inventory. And you got to also remember that it's a volume game. So the more units that you can push through in less transactions, the more profit for your pockets. Now, the fourth thing that's going to really boost your sales is going to be staying consistently in stock and monitoring your stock levels. I use SellerBoard to monitor when I'm going to be going out of stock. As soon as I see those numbers turn red or turn yellow, I start restocking my inventory. I try not to be out of stock so often because the last thing that you want happening during a sales pump is going out of stock and then you're not eligible to win the buy box. In order to win the buy box, you have to be steadily staying in stock, and obviously there's also other metrics, but that's like a conversation for a whole different video. But the higher stock counts that you have, the more often you'll win the buy box, the more buy box share you have. It's just good all around to stay in stock. And I think Amazon just rolled out a new feature that they can actually integrate SellerBoard with Amazon Seller Central, and you can see your inventory stock recommendations right on the seller dashboard. So I have a link in the description for SellerBoard if you want to try it out. It's a 60-day free trial. Just throwing it out there. Now, last but not least, the most effective way to literally boost your sales overnight is going to be to run a catch-all PPC campaign. In other words, an automatic pay-per-click campaign on your wholesale/arbitrage products. I know what you're thinking, like, Cynthia, why am I going to run PPC on products that are not even my own brand? It doesn't make any sense. But trust me on this, I've successfully ran a catch-all PPC campaign on a lot of my arbitrage/wholesale products, and I probably spent like around $5,000 in like a year, and it lifted over $60,000 in sales of just stale inventory that I couldn't get rid of. So if you're willing to spend the extra couple like $1,000 per year to boost like 50 or 60K in sales, it has a really good return on ad spend and it's really easy to set up. So I have a whole nother video on setting up a catch-all PPC campaign, which I'll have that link down below. But I think this is the most effective one because you actually, like, let's say I'm running it on like a bunch of Stanley Cups and I set the PPC, set the bid for like 2 cents per click. Whenever somebody clicks on my listing with my ad that I'm running, I'm the one that's going to be showing on the buy box, and I'm the one that's going to be getting the sales. So if you want to like boost your sales overnight, definitely run a catch-all PPC campaign. And let me know in the comments which one of these 5 tips is the most effective for you. And if you're this deep into the video, I really appreciate you hanging out with me. If you have any interest of working directly with me to help you start and scale your Amazon business, I'll plug you into the same system that's helping my students scale their businesses from 10K to even 30K in their first 90 days of applying the system. I'll help you open up your first wholesale account, find your first profitable products, and ultimately help you scale your business so you can start making money online. There'll be a link in the description. Fill out the application, jump on a quick call, see if I'd be able to help you out with my mentorship program. And if you have any questions regarding the 5 strategies I shared with you today, feel free to drop them down in the comments and I'll get back to you. And I'll see you guys on the next one.